that their bills will get paid and the sector is sustainable. No investor will commit huge amounts of money to this sector. And you have touched upon the challenge of the circular debt, and it is only with your support, OGDCL, PPL and the rest of the team that is sitting here, and our foreign investors and E&P operators sitting here, that we have been able to get a handle over at least the hemorrhaging problem. Now, I think the difficult part is done. The government acknowledges the pile-up of the circular debt. We acknowledge that E&P sector has provided fuel for which they have not been paid, and we need to together find a solution whereby this backlog can also be cleared. And I am willing to support that agenda, work with you, and continue to engage with you in addressing this problem. And I commit to you that inshallah we will continue to make progress on that. And we have, you are aware of all the developments that are in the that are happening in the background, and inshallah ta'ala publicly and formally we should also be able to make some announcements very soon. I think the third element, which is equally important, is providing policy certainty, regulatory stability, and this confidence to our E&P sector that all contracts will be protected and their sanctity will be protected by the government. And as far as the petroleum division is concerned, we will act as your advocates to protect your contracts, to protect your rights, and to ensure that all safeguards which have been given to you remain intact for the tenure of the contracts that have been signed. The rest of the things, I think all of you are aware of, and Zorez and Fahim Saab have touched upon it, how we have to magnify and enhance the role in facilitating the investors in the E&P sector, how the approvals be fast-tracked, how we need to work collectively to get more capital into the sector. So these are, I think, the few cardinals on which we must be able to agree so that we can chart out a more sustainable and rule-based energy sector for the country. And I look forward to the support of esteemed energy leaders gathered in this hall, and I promise, as the Minister for Petroleum, as long as I am entrusted with this responsibility, that I will work with you and try to resolve these challenges on a permanent, sustainable basis rather than providing just bandages. So just, and mashallah, after challenging last few months, I think we can see the early signs of those early shoots coming out, and inshallah we will nurture them and make sure that we collectively work towards a more sustainable energy sector for Pakistan. As Petroleum Division, we worked with all of you, the regulators, the other stakeholders, to streamline our procedures, remove bottlenecks, align our frameworks with international best practices. We've relied on your expertise of multilateral partners like the World Bank, consultants like Wood Mackenzie, Wood Group, and many others. And at this forum, I think it is appropriate that as a representative of the government, I thank all of them for the support and the intellectual capacity they have provided us to navigate this challenging. Fahim Saab, Zorez, you're absolutely correct.